BookTube! I'm alive. I haven't made a video in over 8 months, or almost 8 months. And I just wanted to give a bit of an explanation as to why I disappeared. I have been watching videos recently, but I haven't been commenting on anything just because I wasn't sure I was going to make videos again, and I didn't want almost to have that conversation just because it's kind of hard to talk about. But I did want to give an explanation and then jump into a reading vlog because I have decided that I really do want to do BookTube again, and I've figured out why it didn't work last time for me and what I can do to make it better this time. So making videos for me was really hard. I always had almost 3 hours of prep beforehand to make sure everything was perfect. I would do my makeup, I had insecurities about my hair, and everything would have to be a certain way, and then by the time I got everything ready, the light would be gone, and I wouldn't be able to make a video because it'd be too dark, and I'd be worried that like the shape of my eyes, like my dark circles, looked too dark, and there was just a lot of anxiety in filming videos to the point where when the winter blues hit, it became too much and I just stopped filming because thinking about filming gave me a lot of anxiety and I couldn't do it. And then after I filmed something that I would consider salvageable, I would edit it for days and days until it was absolutely perfect. If you go back and watch my videos, you can see that everything is cut a lot and my words are almost pieced together because I would mess up what I was saying and I would have to edit a lot because I cared so much about what people thought about me, and I was new to the community and I just wanted everyone to like me. I wanted my videos to be not... I don't know how to word this. I wanted my videos to basically be flawless, and that's not realistic. And I realized that I so badly wanted to maintain this perfect image of what I want people to see me as, and anything less than that gave me so much anxiety. I had so many videos that I trashed all the footage from because it was just not meeting my standards. And I realize that's not realistic, and now I've come to terms with it, and I've come to terms with that part of me, and I think I can try again. And then when I felt like my personality wasn't coming through in the videos, I would cut in bloopers. Like, I would mess up all the time, as I'm sure everyone who films something does, and I would put like 2 or 3 bloopers that were acceptably funny and not me freaking out at myself for getting everything wrong. And it was just a lot of anxiety, and I loved BookTube and I loved posting videos, I loved interacting with the community, I loved reading for it, but filming was such an anxiety that it just became... it was worth it, but then it all kind of tumbled down. So I'm basically here to say that I'm back and my editing is going to be a lot more lax. My filming is going to be a lot more lax as well. See, if I were still in that editing mood, I would have edited out that second lax and refilmed another word because I was worried people would think I can't think of words. And I'm not worried about that stuff anymore. Well, I am, but I'm not going to actively get rid of it because it's nerve-wracking to film, and people understand that. And watching other booktubers, they make mistakes in their videos and they keep them in. They repeat words, they pronounce letters too loud, and they don't edit out that word because they pronounce that letter too loud and they don't want people to think they have a lisp or something. And that's what I would do, and I really feel like I wasn't connecting with anybody properly because I wasn't being genuine in how I portray myself, and I want to portray myself as a real person, not a robot. I'm back and I'm going to be much more relaxed, and that is how I'm going to keep on track this time and actually not have anxiety about filming, not have anxiety about posting and editing, and then it's going to take up a lot less time to edit one video, not a week going over every single detail, editing out me breathing too loud. So my plan is to have fun at every aspect of BookTube, not just the reading, posting, interacting, but the filming and editing aspect as well, because I don't want to be uncomfortable with any part of it, because this is so fun for me, and that is the reason that I'm back, is because I missed it so much, and I see all of my friends that I was talking to growing and doing so well and talking about books, and I want to join, but I felt like I couldn't because I quit BookTube and I wasn't good enough. If you see that I haven't filmed for a while, call me out on it. Basically, not in a mean way, but just realize that I'm probably having anxiety about filming, and that's most of the time all it is. So this is me asking for support for my future self, if you notice that I'm not posting anything or interacting with anyone. Yes. So, on a happier note, the fact that I'm back, I can tell you what I'm reading. So currently I am reading The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I am 150 pages in, and since this is a weekend reading vlog, I can tell you, today's Saturday, by the way. Yesterday on Friday I read 35 pages of this, and then I went to see a movie. I saw the new Godzilla movie, which I didn't even know was coming out, to be honest. It wasn't great. It was great in the way that Godzilla movies are always cheesy, but it was like so cheesy that it was hard not to laugh instead of taking the serious scene seriously. So it was a bad movie, but it was good because it was bad. So I only got 35 pages of reading in yesterday, so I am almost halfway through this book. In terms of more plans related to books, I am reorganizing all of my bookshelves. I am getting a new bookshelf installed today, and then I also have another bookshelf that I'm going to put elsewhere, not behind me. I have a lot of older books that I wanted to put in a separate shelf to kind of display them, so I got another shelf. The only problem is I have to sand it down because it's like a barn wood, so it's really rough, so it'll like rough up the edges of my books, which we don't want, especially for my older books, so we have to sand that down. But the tool that we're going to use to do that, the planer, it actually broke, so I might have to sand it by hand, which is fine. Just an unexpected part of it. I think that we are just going to be putting in another shelf, and I'm going to take all my books off, reorganize completely, a new fresh start for BookTube, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to try to film my first new video in front of it. And I'm thinking of trying to film the Do I Have That Book challenge. I've seen a couple of those and they look really fun. I don't know if people are still filming those recently, but I saw videos from like 2 to 3 months back that people were filming it, and I missed the trend, and that's totally fine. I'm gonna do it anyways because it just looks like so much fun. So right now I think I'm going to try to read some of The Wife Between Us. I am enjoying it. It just got to a twist that changed the whole perspective of the book, which was really cool. It's not what I expected at all. The description of this book was basically just don't assume anything. That was the whole description. It's saying like anything you expect from the title is basically not going to happen. So yeah, it's almost taking like a thriller turn right now, which I prefer to what the title implies, The Wife Between Us, like a love triangle-esque thing. That's not really my thing. Contemporary novels and romance novels aren't something I read regularly just because I can enjoy them, but it's rare for me to really enjoy them. And there are things that I know I would enjoy more, so I just pick those up more often. But this one I picked up because Books and Lala was talking about it as if it were like a thriller-esque thing. So it's just hitting that part of the book where I think it's turning into that. So I am going to go read a bit of this, and then I will let you know my thoughts, and later we will reorganize my shelves. So basically these are my shelves right now, exactly the same as they were when I filmed, and I haven't touched them in a while, so I'm going to put another shelf right here, the same length as the others, and then I'm going to take everything off and reorganize everything. Probably rainbow again, but I'm not sure, so we shall see. Okay, so the shelf is up sooner than I thought it would be, so I didn't actually get that much reading in. I read like 5 pages. So I am going to start organizing. But first, there's like orange paint from Home Depot on the shelf. And it doesn't look that bad, but at the same time, like, I'd rather it look really nice. So I think I'm gonna go over it with some acrylic white paint, and then while it's drying, I'll read then. And then when it's dry, I will start organizing my books. My shelves are empty now. So I have all these books that were on the rainbow shelf. And then, excuse the mess, I have those ones for the series. These are ones that have never been shelved. And then I also have a ton of books that are in the other room that I wanted to put on this shelf, so hopefully I can fit them, but I also have like 3 boxes of books to fit on this shelf. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what I want to put where, and then I'll figure out like if I'm gonna do rainbow or something else. Good morning, it is Sunday. So I didn't vlog at all last night because I was organizing my bookshelf until about 11:30, and then I did get about 50 pages of reading in, so I'm at page 212 I think of my book right now. So I just wanted to show you what I did with my shelves. So I ended up organizing it alphabetically by author, which I didn't think I would like because it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing particularly, but I actually like it. And what I did, instead of organizing it by title after the author names were all together, I put them by height in the author. Like these are all L's, and then it's just like by height until the next letter, and then it goes up again, and then it goes down. So I just kind of did it that way. My bottom shelf isn't as full as I thought it would be. So before, when I had my series, I had some of them outwardly facing, but now I don't have any that are outwardly facing, so that actually took up a lot of space. So it's kind of cool that I still have a lot of space on my bookshelf. If you'd like a bookshelf tour, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that. So today I'm going out for lunch with some friends. That's at 12, but it is in a place that's an hour away because my friends live really far away from me, so I need to leave at 11. So right now I think I'm going to get ready and then see if I can film before I go. If not, then I'll probably just read before I go. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to lunch and then I'll get home around hopefully 3 o'clock, and if I haven't filmed, probably gonna film. And I am planning to finish my book today. So I have about 130 pages left, so I can definitely finish this tonight, and then I'm going to try to figure out what to read next. I'm really not sure what I want to read next. I just got a big order from Book Outlet, so I have a lot of new books. It's just I'm not sure which genre I really feel like. I kind of want to read fantasy, but at the same time I just read 6 big fantasy books in a row before this, so maybe I'll do it anyways though, because that doesn't really matter. I'm just mostly worried about burning out in reading too much thick fantasy, but since it is what I really want to read right now, maybe I won't burn out. Okay, so I'm gonna go shower and get ready, do my makeup, and then I'm going to see if I have time to film. Hello again! So I have you in filming position because I am about to film a video. I just got back from going to my friend's house. It's about 5 o'clock now. So we went out for lunch, and on the way there and on the way back I got to read in the car, which I can't normally do because I tend to get really car sick, but this time I didn't actually get car sick, so I got to read the whole time, which was really, really nice. So I'm going to film the Do I Have That Book challenge, then I'm going to check in with you about my reading and try to finish that book tonight before I have to go to bed, and you can help me pick my next read for the week. Alright, so filming is officially done. That took a little longer than I expected it to because my camera battery died halfway through, so I had to charge that a little bit. Yeah, so right now I'm going to clean up my bookshelves because I have some books piled up from the challenge, and then I think I'm going to upload the footage and start editing this vlog, try to get some editing in, and then I'm going to update you, and I'm definitely going to finish that book today. I tend to have a reading routine where like at a certain time I'll start taking a bath and read in the bath, and then I'll still have like an hour in bed to read before I go to sleep, so that's at least 2 hours, so I think I'll be fine in finishing the book today. I can show you how far I am into it. I had to use it as part of my tripod today, so I had to disassemble that. Okay, so I'm on page 290 of like 338. So I have about 40-50 pages left, and I can definitely do that tonight. I am going to charge this battery and get the footage off because I know it's dying again. I need to get another battery because it only lasts like 40 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes in total of filming time, so I'm definitely going to get another battery soon. Hello! I just finished editing all the footage from the vlog. I feel very accomplished. It is 8:19 right now, so I'm going to take a bath until about 9, maybe a bit later, and then I can read until maybe 10. I don't have work too early tomorrow, but I carpool with my boyfriend who does have work early, so we do have to leave normal time, so I should probably go to sleep at normal time. Yeah, so I am going to go draw a bath and hopefully finish my book, and then we can pick out a new book. I've had a really relaxing Sunday so far, and I just want to say I hope you are having a great day, whether it be the weekend or you're having a work day. I hope you're having a great day, and if not, I hope it gets better. And Lily is crying for you. She wants you to have a good day too. Say hi. I hope your day gets better. Lily, say hi. Hello again! So I just got out of the bath and I finished the book, The Wife Between Us. First of all, don't mind that my face is shiny. I just put all my moisturizers on for the night. Just taking care of my skin, don't mind me. Yeah, so I finished the book. I gave it a 3.75. On Goodreads I put it as a 3 because I didn't think it was on the level of a 4, so I just put 3 even though some people round up. I tend to choose depending on the book, but I did like it. I enjoyed reading it. It was very plot twisty. It's hard to give a summary, and I can't even check the summary on the book because the summary on the book was literally don't assume anything. And there's no other way to describe it other than that. So I see why they did that. So I'm not going to say anything because anything I say would be a spoiler in case you want to read it. But yeah, so it was very twisty and turny. Some of the twists seemed to like they were tying ends together, tying loose ends too perfectly, and the authors felt the need to like connect everything in the story, which is fine, but it just felt a little bit too put together and everything was connected, whereas they could have left some things that just happened because they could have. It's hard to explain what I mean unless you've read the book, but if you have, the epilogue was what I'm talking about in terms of that. But yeah, it was fun. It was twisty. I wanted to find out what was happening. I didn't find myself thinking about it as much as I do when I really, really am interested in a book. But when I was reading it, I was interested in it, so that was good. Yeah, so I have picked my next read. I'm going to be reading Fierce Kingdom by Jen Phillips. So I'm going to pick that up now, and I'm going to probably read for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I have to work tomorrow. so that'll be fun. And I will probably check in with you tomorrow after work just to close off the vlog. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun vlogging this weekend, and I'm really excited to start doing this regularly, and editing my video went really well, and it was not stressful at all, so that was really nice, and I'm so happy that I have the option to join back in BookTube. So I am going to read a little bit of this, go to bed, and then I will talk to you tomorrow after work. Good night! Hello, it is a couple days later. I just wanted to update you on what I finished on Sunday. So as I had said on Sunday, I read The Wife Between Us, and I think I gave it a 3.5 and then rounded it down to a 3 for Goodreads. And then that night I also managed to read 39 pages of Fierce Kingdom, which by now I have finished, so you will be getting my thoughts on that in my wrap-up most likely. So thank you so much for watching my reading vlog, and I will be filming another one this weekend, and it will go up hopefully on Thursday again. I hope you're having a great day and that tomorrow is even better. Bye!
Mm-hmm.